We want to graph this function. Again, the first thing I'm going to do is number my graph. This tells me that the vertex is going to be plus 3, moved it 3 to the left, so the vertex is going to be at negative 3, and the plus 5 here tells me that I've moved it up 5. So my vertex becomes at negative 3, 2, 4, 5. Negative 3, 5. Here's my vertex at negative 3, 5. This negative tells me it's going to be open down and it's going to be skinnier. So I'm basically, now that I've got my vertex, I'm just going to work from there with my basic points. 1, 1, so 1 squared is 1 times negative 2. So from there I'm going to go down 2. Here and here. When x was, basically if x is 2 away from there, it will be 2 squared is 4. I'm negative 8 from this point. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8. So this is reflecting my axis of symmetry would be right here. So the axis would be at x equals negative 3, which you notice is the x point of the vertex. And I mirrored on both sides there. So I can go ahead and draw this. And draw it. Got a little off. Now I have the points there. Here's another one. Now this one we're going to have to complete the square first before I can find my vertex. So f of x equals 2 times x squared. What do I take times 2 to get 1? This must have been plus 1/2 x plus, completing the square, then the minus 6. And now I'll have minus, since this is a plus 2, minus 2 times the very same thing I added here. So f of x will equal 2 times x. Half of 1/2 is 1/4 squared. Squaring both sides, squaring 1/4, I'll get plus 1/16 plus 1/16. Now, negative 2 times 1/16, I've got negative 1/8, and negative 6 will be negative 6 and 1/8. So my vertex is at negative 1/4, negative 6 and 1/8. Because of those, I think I'm going to, again, number by ones. That will fit well. Negative 1/4, negative 6 and 1/8. Okay, negative 2, negative 4, negative 6. Negative 6 and negative 4 would be about negative 6 and 1/8 is going to be there. This is going to open up because a is positive and it's 2. So from there, I'm going, and if I took a 1 squared, it would give me 1 times 2 would be 2. I will be here, and now my axis of symmetry is at this x equals 1/4, negative 1/4. So if I'm there, I'm here, a little bit to the side. And then 2 squared would be 4 times 2 is 8. So from here I'm going up 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And I will be just inside the 2 and just past the negative 2. There be some points. And I can draw my graph. my axis was at x equals negative 1/4. Notice my vertex is an ordered pair with parentheses. My axis is an equation, x equals the x value of the vertex. Let's try this one more time. Ooh, again, we've got something times. We've got an a that is not 1, so f of x equals negative 3 times x squared. Now, what did I take times negative 3 to get negative 2/3? It must have been a negative 2. It was a positive 2/3 x plus, complete the square, plus 1, and this is a minus 3, so it'll be plus 3 times the same thing I add here. So negative 3 times it and positive 3 times it, it will cancel out. So f of x equals negative 3 times x. Half of 2/3 is 1/3. Squared is 1/9. Add this 1/9. 3 times 1/9 is 3/9 or 1/3 plus 1, 1 1/3. So my vertex is at negative 1/3, adding, we'll move it to the left, and positive 1 1/3. I'll number my graph again. Negative 1/3, positive 1 1/3 will be about there. This is a negative 3, so it's going to open down. It's going to have that factor of 3. So instead of 1, 1, it will be over 1 and down 3. And I will want to mirror that across this line. The axis then is x equals negative 1/3. So I'll mirror it across there. Be here. 2 squared would be 4. I want to go times 3. I'll go 12 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy, I don't have room to do it. I'll know it'll be shortly after that. So I'll do it there.